Hey everybody, it is Coach Marcus Davis here at Tapout Fitness in Raleigh, North Carolina. Today our focus and our technique of the day is going to be a couple of different strength and conditioning exercises that would be not typical like linear kind of or compound exercises you might do in the gym, like your bench press or squat. So anyway, starting out, I'm going to do what's going to look like a basic push-up position or a push plank position. But I'm going to be having an isometric strength hold going on while I plyometric movement. My old strength training coach, Coach Kearns, actually just did something with him that you'll see online too recently. Or if you interested in bosu and you get a bosu from Amazon, you'll see me and Coach Kearns showing MMA techniques on a bosu, which we're going to share with that today also. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this in my left hand just so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Have visual here. I'm going to go down into that plank position. What's important here is that when I start this out is that my legs are about shoulder width apart for balance, right? That's where all human beings' balances are. I'm here in this basically prone position in what would be a sagittal plane. I'm going to back up a little bit so I can get a little bit more tension on this. You want to make sure you get the tension that's right for you. So while this hand is keeping my body stable, I'm going to start a movement that's going to cause me to be unstable. And by doing that, my body is going to have to readjust in order to keep me from not falling flat on my face. So from here, in this position, I'm going to start going crazy. Coach Kearns calls this crazy pulls. So I'm going to get here, little tension on the band, and I'm just going to start yanking this resistance band all over the place. No rhythm, broken rhythm, yanking it all over. And while I'm doing this, I'm building up the movement, the strength. My connective tissues are getting activated here, where normally if you're holding a plank or doing a push-up, those larger muscle groups get involved. Now I have these little ones through this movement. Then I will switch sides and continue these crazy pulls, causing an unstable environment so that my body now has to adapt and stabilize. Next, we're going to go over to this contraption, the bosu. If you've ever seen MMA, one of the things you've probably seen before is a guy gets on another guy, whether he's mounted on him, side mount. If this is the guy's head, then the guy sits up. You'll see them push the head back down. While I'm pushing his head down, I drop an elbow, right? So I'm pinning the guy's head to the ground, and I'm dropping an elbow on him. What we're going to do is we're going to take that same position, that push plank position. We're going to add a combative movement to it, and we're going to be moving laterally here as I'm doing a push-up at the same time. So we'll put all this together. So I'm going to start here, one hand on the bosu, one hand off the bosu. I'll be on my toes, my knees won't be on the ground. And the thing I want you to pay attention to is, at all times, there's a hand on the bosu. At no time do I take my hand off. So I start here, and I'm going to do a push-up. To an elbow. Hand to hand, push-up. To an elbow. Hand to hand, push-up. To an elbow, hand to hand, push up, and then if you want, right, you can pick up the pace. Keep doing those, babies, and you will start breathing hard. It will turn into not just a regular push-up, a slow twitch. It's going to really start to hit you in a cardiovascular way. And then you do it enough, Now you can hit that aerobic system if you do it long enough. The last one we're going to go to, we're going to come over here and we're going to jump on the kettlebell. So, the kettlebell itself, it's hard enough. You get a hell of a workout with kettlebells if you know what you're doing, and you can control the kettlebell if you know how to do that. So, there's definitely technique involved in using a kettlebell. We're going to make it even harder. So I've wrapped a resistance band on here. So what I'm going to do is I got my feet inside this resistance band. I'm going to walk it out. I'm in that sagittal plane. I'm just that square stance. I'm going to put both hands on the kettlebell. And what's important is I'm not using my arms and my shoulders. My shoulders aren't rotating, and I'm not swinging this with my arms. I'm going to start the motion by using my hips. I'm going to be hinging my hips explosively forward and get this kettlebell rocking. And you'll notice when you're doing this, the higher it goes, the more it wants to pull you off balance. So here is where I have two forces happen. I'm building momentum and velocity by using my body on the object to cause force and inertia here. But then, right when it starts to get away from me, this rubber band is yanking it back at me. So a 50, 60 pound kettlebell gets the added resistance of a band. So you can hear right now, I'm breathing hard already. I'm hitting my cardiovascular. I'm hitting my central nervous system. My body's adapting to the movement. I'm trying to control the movement, trying to use stabilizing muscles, which are those connective tissues. I'm not just working those big muscle groups. I'm working everything. This is a great way to make your body, a skeleton, smarter. We want a smarter skeleton. So to make your body more efficient doing anything, it needs to become more athletic. I don't care if you're shoveling or you're mowing the lawn, you can always be more athletic, have more energy, and that's what this stuff will do for you. Not just make you fight better, but it'll make you do your chores better and safer. That's it from Coach Marcus here at Tapout. I hope to see you here, and everybody stay safe, and thank you for tuning in.